hit the like button. That's the first thing you should be doing. And subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. It helps the channel grow. It helps put the channel in the area on YouTube, going across people, whatever they on platform, to let them know the Rebuttal Entertainment is here. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. It's fight week. Boots Ennis Lima. What do Boots Ennis have to do? Angie baby. I gotta get her a wrench. See, she come on. I give all women wrenches on the show. All women get wrenches on this show. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Miss Lady. The pretty self. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. She said, yay. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. What's next for Boots Ennis after he beat Lima? What's next for Bud Crawford? We don't know. I threw a wrench in there on the thumbnail. Maybe he can fight Bibble since he won $100 million to fight David Benavidez. So maybe that's what he's going to do. You know what I mean? But we're going to talk about it today. As everybody, start coming up in here, man. What do Boots Ennis got to do to win over the fans? Do we got to knock them out? Do we got to have a impressive win? What do we have to do? But whatever he do, it have to be impressive, you guys. Whatever he do, it have to be impressive. I don't want to see no 12 rounds of masterclass boxing or none of that bull crap. I don't want to see none of that stuff. I want him to get in there and put them paws on somebody. You know what I mean, Angie baby? You know what I mean? I want him to get in there and put them paws on somebody. I want Boots Ennis to have killer instinct. I want him to get in there and show him that, he want all the smoke from 54 and 60 because he big enough to make 60. So I want him to show that he want all the smoke. All the smoke. Stop in, baby. Take the handcuffs off him. After this fight, Virgil Ortiz, Jamal Charlo, one of them. Xander Zayas. And if Bud wants some smoke, move up to 60 and fight Bud. It's time for Boots Ennis to show the world what some of you people, I don't know, was it Angie baby, Lorenzo, Tony K, I don't know. Some of you people, what he's made of. It's time for him to show some of you people what he's made of. And he got to do it this weekend. Even though, he fighting a hard guy to do, just got a lot of punch and power. Gaming, what's going on? What's going on, Gaming? But he can do it, but it's up to him to show the world to show people that he has the killer instinct. It's up to him to show us that he's ready. See what I'm saying? It's up to him to do all this, man. Because if what people think he is, he got to show us that he is. No bull crapping around, no playing around. Get up in there and do what he's supposed to do. Hey, what do the fighters say? What do the fighters say? They don't have time for overtime. You know what I mean? There's no time for overtime. Y'all just getting up in here, double tap the screen, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, you see that subscribe button? Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend, tell a friend. That's what he got to do. That's what we want him to do. We want him to get out there Saturday. I'm going to call the fight live, so y'all want to come on. Make sure you show me some love, on the show. But I am going to call that fight, just to call it, and to see what he looked like, man. And hopefully he looked like something that we want to talk about after the fight. But if he get in there and do the same old stuff, jab, trying to look pretty, throw power punches, and the wow factor and stuff like that, man. You know, we don't want to see that. We don't care about that. We don't care about none of that stuff, man. We just want to see this dude show us what people think he is. And this fight would be one of the fights to do it. You know, this fight would be one of the fights to do it. And then after that, he need to fight one of them killers at 54. It could be from 1 to 10. He got to pick one. Just pick one. You know, 1 to 10. 54 is loaded. 54 is loaded. Why you think Crawford didn't take the chance of fighting none of them young guns? He went for Canelo to get that payday. Because you never know. One of them young guns could upset him. And I don't blame him. Go get the payday. Don't take the chance fighting Bachram and stuff like that. You know? Nah. Don't take the chance to fight no Bachram, Virgil Ortiz. He went and got the payday. Yeah. So that's what he did, and that's what he's supposed to do. Now it's time for Boots to start showing us what he really made of. Y'all just getting in here, double tap the screen, hit the like button. You know, hit that like button, man. Walter D is in the building. You better not duck me, son. Keith Thurman in 2 weeks, baby. Keith Thurman be back in action, Walter. I'm going to go watch Boots in Philly. Oh, you going out there? Okay. Okay. You know, come on in and let us know how it was, Walter, when you get a chance. Come on up in here. Let us know how it was, man. You know, join members only, you guys. The link is in the description of the channel. Go down there and hit that join members. Show the rebuttal some love, man. And this is what we're talking about today, man, because I'm tired of this stuff, man. These guys got to get it on. All of these dudes. We do not want, listen, we do not want 54 division to wind up being just like the 135 division. Everybody talking, but ain't nobody fighting. Everybody talking, but ain't nobody fighting. So we don't want the 54-pound division to wind up like the 135 division. The Twitter fingers and all that stuff. 54 go 15 deep. There is no excuse for these dudes not to be fighting each other. They go 15 deep. Boots Ennis have no excuses. None of these dudes have no excuses. You know? So they all should be fighting each other. Don't let it get to the same place 135. The fake kings of 135, ain't number 3 of them fight each other. That's it. Vying for 2 of them. Y'all see what I'm saying? 54 go 15 deep. It should be no excuse for these dudes not to fight each other. None. You know, Boots fight Virgil. Virgil fight Boots. Virgil fight Jamel. Jamel fight Boots. Keith Thurman is there. Fight Keith Thurman. Xander Zaya is there. You know, we got a whole bunch of fighters there. Jose Ramos is there. Erson Lubin. You know, there's a lot of fighters at 154. Bachram, Borchuk, Adams, Tony K in the building. It's a lot of fighters at 54. Do not let 54 wind up being like 35, you guys. That's my advice to the boxers, man. And 35 ain't go no, 35 went like 5 deep. That's about 5 or 6 deep. That's it. You know, we cannot allow that stuff to go like that. You know, we cannot let it to go. So hopefully they're, you know, my fault. I'm playing the Jeopardy music. So hopefully they'll start fighting each other. You know what I mean? Because if they let it go like that, it's going to be in trouble. It's going to be a problem, man. I'm telling y'all now, man. It's going to be another division. It's going to be another division who didn't fight each other. It's gonna be another division that had all this talent and ain't none of them fight each other at 154. Bud Crawford, make up your mind. You want $100 million payday, you want a $50 million payday, but who you want to fight? We ain't nobody paying you no 50 million, 100 million to fight no Carlos Adonis. Nah, that's David Benavidez and Dimitri Bivol money, they're champ. You know, that's David Benavidez and Dimitri Bivol money there. You ain't no star like that to get no $100 million. You got to fight certain fighters to get that. You ain't Canelo. You know, you ain't got no fan base like that. And I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you facts. So, y'all double tap the screen, man. Come on, y'all. We got 15, 16 people just jumped in here, only 4 likes, man. Hit the like button, y'all. I appreciate it. But that's facts, man. So, what is he going to do? He said he back in the gym training. What is Bud Crawford going to do? You know, he begging for 50 or $100 million, but who you going to fight? Ain't nobody just giving you that to fight Boo Boo the Fool. You know, ain't nobody just giving you that. See, when you taste that big payday, you're going to always want that big payday. But you got to fight, you know, you got to fight name fighters to get that big payday. You're not Canelo. Canelo had his own fan base. He had a whole country behind him. Canelo have a whole country behind him. So, of course, he can get that money. And he was the face of boxing. So, what are these what are these two dudes going to do? Boots Ennis, Bud Crawford. Something got to give. Something got to give. Are they going to fight each other? If not, stop talking about each other and move on. You know? If they're not going to fight each other, shut up. That's how I look at it. If you're not going to fight, shut up, move on, and let the other people fight. You know, let the other people fight, man. Enough is enough with all this talking, all this bull jiving with that you guys keep running your mouth about, man, and not doing nothing. Come on, y'all. Boots, you got to beat Lima ASS tomorrow. Saturday. You really got to put them paws on him and show everybody what you made of. There isn't any more people saying, oh, Boots Ennis the goods. Oh, Boots Ennis the goods. Nah, You got to show us. You know, you got to show us. You got to show us. Because if you don't show us, to me, you're going to keep being the undercard fighter until you start fighting the best.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You heard what I said.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You're going to keep being the undercard fighter until you start fighting the people like the Virgil Ortiz and stuff. Even Marzamov. I mean, Marzamov there too. You know, so it shouldn't be hard. We're going to give him a pass. They say we shouldn't give him a pass. But I'm going to give Boots Ennis a pass. He fighting Lima, fine. He just moved up to 54, fine. But how many more excuses are we going to accept from Boots Ennis and his fan base? How many more excuses are we going to accept, Tony K, from Boots Ennis and his fan base? When we going to say enough is enough? Every Tuesday. When we going to say enough is enough? I know some of his fans in Philadelphia, his hometown, tired of it. They booed him last time. They booed him. So he got to get in there and show us what he's working with. He got to get in there and show us the money, the money that they paying him to do it. Legacy in the building. Legacy, what's going on, man? Make sure you hit that like button, Legacy. What are he going to do? It's fight week. What is he going to do? You know? So he gonna have to go out there, Legacy. Legacy, what do you expect from Boots Ennis and Bud Crawford? Next fight. Who they gonna fight next? Who do you want after this fight? Who you want to see Bud fight next? Who you want to see Boots fight next? Do Boots got to go to this fight this Saturday and prove everybody that he got the killer instinct? You know, he got to show us all that he has the killer instinct. And if he don't have it, all right, fine. You know, if he don't have it, fine. Stop faking the phone. You know, stop faking the phone. What do you want to see out of him this weekend? Get in there, put the pause on him. Then it won't be no more people saying, man, this dude just want to box his way. You know, he just want to jab his way to victory and stuff like that. He ain't got no killer instinct. You know, all that bull crap we be saying. You know, all that bull stuff we be saying. Same with Bud Crawford. You know, they keep saying, hey, he picking his fights. You know, he picking his fights wisely. You know, they doing that due diligence, looking at his fighters. They say he dared to be great. That's not dared to be great fighting an old ass Canelo, flat-footed Canelo, because he moved up. Shit, Canelo moved up 3 weight classes for Kovalev. Come on, man. Roy Jones moved up to heavyweight. So all that 2-3 weight class, man, stop it. You know, that's what they do to keep their zero. So these dudes got to stop making up excuses. If you want to be great and your resume is not great, you got to fight somebody who people think is almost great or is great. And not washed up and used and stuff like that. Boots has no excuse because 54 go 15 deep. You know? 54 goes 15 deep. You know? And there shouldn't be no excuses for these fighters not fighting each other. Or unless they want to be like, unless they want to be like the 135 pound division. You know, you got Barkram, you got a Beast, Barossa, that's a new dude. We got the Tower Inferno, Xander Zayas, Boots, Ennis, Erickson, Lubin, Bull Chuck, Jose Ramos, Adrian Sosa, Keith Thurman, Marjamov, Giovanni Satilian, Colin Walsh. We still got Tim Zoo in there. I mean, come on, man. We got Lehman, he ranked number 10. Brandon Adams in there. Man, like I said, 15 deep. You know, 15 deep. There's no excuses. John in the building. What's up, John? You know, there's no excuses for Boots Ennis not to fight them dudes and dare to be great. Dare to be great. Clean out 54. Okay, that's what you want to do. Clean it out. Win the belts. Go fight Bachman. You know, Xander Zayas, who got the belt? Bachman, Xander Zayas. One of them is a and Witchcom joint, vacant joint, and a Beast. They fighting for the basement. Bachman. Oh, and Fandor. He got to fight them dudes. John. He got to fight them. After we give him this break this time, after we give him this break, he got to fight. He got to fight him, man. There's no excuses. He got to fight them dudes, man. Or people gonna be calling him all kinds of names. Oh, you should wait to see the names. You know, I'm gonna give him after this. I want to see who he fight after this. It better be somebody in the top 15. Even his own fans getting tired of the bull. Boots and his own fans getting tired of him, man. You know, his own fans. So he got to do something. And it's crazy how these dudes are doing this stuff. Bud, they say he won $100 million. He won $100 million. Who in the hell gonna get Bud Crawford $100 million to fight who? You know, who in the hell gonna get Bud Crawford $100 million? Who is he fighting for $100 million? That's what I like to know. Darren Collins, where you at? John Parham. Who is Bud Crawford fighting for $100 million? He said he won $100 million. It better be for Bivol or David Benavidez. And I'm still ain't getting them no $100 million. But that's what he want. He cashing out. But them the fights he gonna have to take if he want to really be mentioned with the big boys. If he really want to be mentioned with the big boys, he gonna have to fight Bivol or Better Biv. I mean, or David Benavidez. You know, everything else he got secured, the Hall of Fame, the legacies, and all that stuff. But his resume is pure shit trash. Shit trash.
Watch your fucking mouth.
It is what it is. You know?
Watch your fucking mouth.
Joaquin in the building. What's up, Joaquin? You know, if y'all ain't hit the like button, double tap the screen, hit the like button. Tell me what you think about Boots after this fight. What he need to do? What he need to do? Bud Crawford. What he need to do now? He said he won $100 million. What he need to do? This is what we talking about today. We ain't talking about nothing else but this. You know. So what do they need to do to prove you? To prove Joaquin? So Joaquin can be like, man. That damn, Boots got that killer instinct. You can be like, man, Bud fighting David Benavidez. Oh, Bud ain't playing. Bud is really daring to be great.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Bud is really daring to be great.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh my goodness. Boots moved to 168. God damn. Why you want Boots to move to 168, Joaquin? If y'all listening to this show, man, let me know y'all up in here, man. Y'all let me know. Say something. Put something in the chat. Let me know you up in here by hitting that like button, double tapping the screen. Join members only. It's in the description. Hit the subscribe button, man. We talking about Boots, Ennis, and turns Bud Crawford. What is next for them two dudes, man? What is next? Mr. Five Speed say, do you think Bud can beat the boys that they reach? Beat the boy. Who is the boy? I don't know what you're talking about. Who is that? To fight Bud or catch weight? Okay. Whatever you want. Bud gonna have to do something, but we already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go down to 160 and fight one of them dudes. It's either gonna be Law or Carlos Adonis. Them boys at 175. Oh yeah, yeah. What you think? He got to fight either Bill. If he won $100 million, he got to fight either Bill or Better or David Benavidez. Ain't nobody just giving. Bud don't bring no attraction like that to be giving him no $100 million. He got to fight people that's gonna bring attention. And him fighting Bill or David Benavidez will bring attention. You know. Or if he won $50 million, you know, then we might think about it. But $50 million, he can fight Boots next. You know, the winner of Keith Thurman and the Tower Inferno. My fault. I'm saying if Bud fights Boots at 168, nah, that ain't happening. Boots ain't going up to 168. That is a hard fight, for real, for real. Yeah, exactly. Ain't that what boxing all about? Ain't that what boxing all about, though, Mr. Five Speed? Mike Larry, my nigga in the building. Hey, bro, can you go live? Sebastian Fedora versus One Time. I will sponsor the show. Yes, sir. I'm gonna start calling some fights, Mike. But you know, that's the reason I don't call the fights, because people don't show love like they should. And you know, I like watching fights on TV, but a lot of people keep telling me to call the fights. But Mike, you know, these dudes don't support like that. I just do this for fun. Once they, you know, but I'm gonna start by calling. I'm gonna call the Boots fight this week just to see what happens. That, but the Fedora keep Thurman, I'm gonna call that whole card. I might be on for 10 hours. Well, I thought so. Boo should get them belts at 54. Yeah. After this fight here, Mike, 5 speed, Boo should try to get Boots need to move and fight them dudes at 54. Bud need to, if Bud Crawford really wanted to be great, Javier, Boo KOs, Bud. I don't know. I don't. You know what? I have no horse in the race, but Javier, I'm gonna say I don't know yet. See what I'm saying? Give me that. I'm gonna say I don't know yet. I got to see what Boots look like fighting some killers at 54 before you know I say he KO Bud. You see what I'm saying? You know. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys ain't a subscriber. Join members only is in the description. Joaquin Boots can snatch Zayed's belt for, oh yes, 1000%. Any of them, Keith Thurman, any of them niggas can snatch Xander Zayed's belt. You know, HLD can holler and scream with that loud ass microphone all he want. Xander Zayed is the weakest champion at 54. Why Pacheco leave Benavidez Sr.? Nesto, I couldn't tell you, champ. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I couldn't tell you. Hey, if y'all ain't hit the like button, please hit the like button, champ. Yes, sir. I've been slacking on supporting, but I got 120 for you October 25th. No matter if I win or lose my parlay, we still players at the end of the day, champ. 204,000 on the line. Oh, okay. Oh shit! Here comes HLD, my bad. These fighters really didn't like fighting like that anymore. Different time, different group of fighters. Exactly. You know, we old school. I'm old school. I tell people all the time, you know, they can't handle the truth, man. You know, I tell people all the time.
You can't handle the truth.
That's why I don't compare new school fighters with old school fighters. There's no comparison. You can use the second and third tier of old school fighters, and the new school fighters couldn't beat them. And if y'all want to know the second and third tier of the old school fighters, Lexus Arguello, Aaron Pryor, Wilfred Benitez, John the Beast Mugabe, Vampire, you know, them dudes, them second tier. They can't beat them dudes. No dudes like that. You know? Facts over feelings. Exactly that stuff. Facts over feelings. Why we only have 14 likes and we got like 50 people up in this joint? Come on, y'all. Do better with the likes. Double tap the screen, champ. But y'all tell me what y'all think, Mike, Larry. Tell me what you think. After this fight, how much grace have you guys given Boots Ennis? And Bud Crawford. He wanted Dare to be great, right? To me, Dare to be great is fighting Bivol or Dave Benavidez at 68. You know, they go, oh, Lou, why you want him to fight? Well, who is it to him to fight? Because these crop of fighters is not that good. They're not that good. You know what I mean? I just hate to say it. These crop of fighters in this generation they not that good. Yeah, Bud should fight Benavidez. Hey, you know, Benavidez flat-footed. It'd be another flat-footed fighter Bud fighting, right? It's another Bud. Y'all come on up in here, man. We got all these people in here. They don't want to hit the like button. Just come on up in here and let's talk then. I understand. Lorenzo, what's going on, Tam? You know, he got, hey Javier, let me get Javier, man. I got you, Javier. Give me 1 minute. There you go. Yeah, they got to. If you want to be mentioned with the elite in terms of resume, not accolades, because accolades, Buzz is the best in the world. And accolades, Bud Crawford is the best fighter in the world with the accolades. But in terms of resume, he'll get mad at me. He'll get mad.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You know, you think Canelo versus Benavidez will happen? Nah. And that's so now you see why he never fought. Now you see why he never fought David Benavidez. David Benavidez would have put them paws on him, man. On Canelo. Please. That's the Canelo fans hiding in the bushes. Hey, it's facts over feelings on this show. Y'all know that, man. I have no horse in the race. If y'all know me, y'all been on this channel. My favorite fighter fights in 2 weeks. Keith Thurman. So I have no horse in none of these races. I have a question. Booth have over 30 fights. How much ready he has to be before he out of his prime? Booth's young though. What was that? Mr. Speed? Booth, what is Booth? Booth's 26, right? 27? How old is Booth? Tony, how old is Booth in it? It's got to be 26, 27, 28. We have 50 people in here. It don't take y'all nothing to double tap the screen and hit me the like button and show me some love. And come on up in here and let's have this wonderful discussion, man. You know, this thing, have you hit the like button? My favorite boxer is AB, about billions. I know that's right. Frank is in the building. Canelo fans hiding in the bushes. Frank, you hit the like button, man. He said Canelo fans hiding in the bushes. Well, Canelo gonna quote unquote about to have surgery, so you know maybe he'll look different when he get back. Thanks, Tony K, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Booth's 28. See, there you go. See, Booth's still young. He's still young. He might got 30 fights, but he's still young, man. You know, so he can keep going and going and going, man. But after this weekend, we not giving Booth Ennis no more passes. You know what I mean? No more passes after this weekend, you guys. We got 50-something people in here. Hit the like button or I'm about to stop talking. You know, we got to put this podcast in the eyes of the people who don't know the Rebuttal Entertainment is the best podcast on YouTube. Facts over feelings. You know? Facts over feelings. They can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Boozler, he's going to be a footnote in history. No one is significant ever going to fight him. Yeah, you the real GOAT at Tony K. Big Mike funny. Yeah. That's exactly what he got to do, man. He got to get out there and put this dude Lima to sleep early. He got to put the dude Lima to sleep early. We ain't got time to be waiting on Boots. Show the killer instinct. Then I just named them 15 deep. Let me show you. Let me name some names. Let me name some names for you guys. 154-pound division. Keith Thurman, Colin Walsh, Erskine Lubin, Brandon Adams, Boychuk, Israel Mazamov, Tim Tszyu still there, Charles Conwell still there, Josh Kelly still there. All right, who ain't named? Jose Ramos, Giovanni Santillan. Let me go to, let me see. Xander Zayed, Sebastian Fendor, Virgil Ortiz, Abiz Baruch, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Josh Kelly. You know, 54 goes 15 deep. He got to fight somebody, man. Just got on with you guys. What's the topic? It's boxing, champ. It's boxing. After he called up Steroid Taco to spar with him, I can't fuck with Booth no more. Hey, Frank, what is your beef against Booth Sanders, man? I mean, Canelo Alvarez. Why you don't like Canelo Alvarez, man? Oh man.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Why you don't like Canelo Alvarez fight? What Canelo do to you, champ? Real to get KO'd by Bud. He might, opinion, but wouldn't you like to see it? Wouldn't you like to see it? Because Virgil beat, if y'all been watching, hey, look, when y'all watch, I upload my shorts, man, please hit the like button on the shorts. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Javier, Virgil put them paws on Mazemov. Bud didn't. We know Virgil got that pop. Speed and quickness and power, Bud had. Virgil had. Virgil flat-footed. If they was to fight, I would pick Bud. But you never know. You never know. Athea in the building. Floyd is next for Bud. Booth, not been fighting top fighters. Yeah, that's what I just said. Do fight top tier fighter. Nah, if you come on this show, y'all know I always call Booth in as the undercard fighter to further notice. Booth's got to get out there and fight people, man. He got to get out there and fight people. We got 50 people in here. Y'all make a comment. Let me know you up in here. Put in the chat whatever you want to talk about, but we're talking about Bud and Booth Ennis fighting people. Even if not fighting each other, they fight who they need to fight. Booth coming up this week. He got to show out. Irk R in the building. Let me tell y'all, Irk R football team and fantasy is sorry as hell. That nigga on 5 already. My fault, Irk. Zach, what's up, Zach? Norman say Bud, but not Floyd out of 6. Floyd, man, nobody want to see that shit. Who's Booth got? Lima? Never heard of him. Yeah, he fight Lima this weekend. When is Booth's next fight? Booth's fight this Friday. See, this just shows you Booth's fight this weekend, this Saturday. People don't even know when he fight. Bud versus Benavidez, but Benavidez won't do it. Benavidez say he ain't coming down to 6 days. See, Benavidez, money talk, baby. They give him $100 million. They give Benavidez like 30, 40 million. Oh, he fighting the shit out of Bud. But Bud ain't gonna. Bud say they gotta give him 100. So both of them pricing themselves out. Bud stop. Boots in full. You think Bud stop Boots? Tell me how, Andy. Tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me how Bud Crawford stopped Boots Ennis. I love this topic. Yeah, my team is trash. Can't get it right. Jeffrey Ennis, you said that right, my brother. Money talk. Exactly, Jeffrey. Come on, man. We all know that. Money talk. They Benavidez the money. He'll get his ass down to 168. But Bud always said he need $100 million. Because it ain't up but a couple of fighters. Nah, Lima not elite. It ain't up but a couple of fighters that we're going to watch Bud Crawford fight. $100 million. It got to be either Bivol or David Benavidez. That's it. That's it. Nobody ever came close to beating Boots. And they think somebody can beat him. Okay, there you go. Tay, tell them dudes in the comments. Uppercut. Andy say uppercut. Oh, man. That's how you going to beat him, Andy.
You can't handle the truth.
That's funny. What do you think about Boots versus Fedor? You think Boots ready for him? Boots ready for all these dudes, man. I just don't know why Boots ain't fighting these dudes, man. First of all, my favorite fighter might send Fedor to the upper room in 2 weeks. Y'all don't know, Keith Thurman, my favorite fighter. So, that's why I don't have no horse in this race. Bud ain't want to fight Fedor, remember? Boots and Fedor be a good fight. Fedor, anybody gonna be a good fight. See, they messed up. They messed up because they let Fedor get good. He got better after the Mendoza fight, after he got knocked out. He got better after getting knocked down by Ersin Lubin. Fedor can fight, man. And he got that 84-inch arm reach and shit like that. Inside, outside. That tall Bama can fight. I'm telling you, that tall Bama can fight, man. Thurman gonna have a hard task, but Thurman got that pop, If you connect one, Fedor might go night-night. You never know. They seen Boots drop his hands in one fight and think he made of glass like everybody else. But even though Boots been dropping his hands, Boots been taking them punches though. But we got to see Boots fight an elite fighter, man. I just named all the fighters. 54 go 15 deep. I don't understand why Boots after this fight shouldn't be fighting none of them dudes. He better. Or he gonna feel my wrath. He gonna feel my wrath. Gabriel can get down too. Gabriel, yeah. Boots fight with his hands down like a lot of the boxers today saying that's against a sniper like Crawford. He going night. Yeah, he had to sharpen up his defense. Good Boots, Cross. Boots do get hit a lot. He get hit a lot, but Bud get hit too. Boots can take a punt. Yeah, that's what I just said. Boots can take a punt, but we really haven't seen Boots get punched from an elite puncher. From an elite puncher. You know what I mean? He hasn't been hit by an elite puncher. So this weekend, we expecting Boots Ennis to put them paws on this dude Lima. I'm gonna call it. Make sure all y'all come up in here. I'm gonna call a fight too. I'm gonna call a fight Saturday. Make sure Boots need to make sure he lead no discussion with knocking this dude out. He better knock this dude out, because if he go 12 rounds with this dude, oh my goodness. Oh, and for how long can he stand the rain? Yeah, Virgil almost put to sleep by a mean machine, just like Bud. Yeah. One thing about Virgil, you knock Virgil down, Virgil getting up. You've got to knock Virgil out. You knock Virgil down, he getting up, and he get up, he throwing them bombs. Virgil impressed me when he fought Mazemov, because he did something Crawford couldn't do. He really dominated Mazemov. Hey, y'all double tap the screen. Come on, man. I'm giving y'all good content. Ain't nobody hitting the like button, man. We had 55 people in here, only 19 likes. Come on, y'all. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. Y'all. Y'all know, you look at yourself and say, did you hit the like button? Double tap the screen and hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. And join members only. It don't hurt nothing, champ. Come on, man. Show the brother some love. Show the brother some love, man. Who's saying that? I ain't saying that. No, everybody get hit in boxing. I'm saying, because do you remember Bozy cursing Boots out about his defense? He said, Bozy, his own father, his trainers told him, you shouldn't be getting hit by the shit you're getting hit with. Do you remember that, Speed? His own father told him that. Boots got to sharpen up his defense, that's all. Athea say, Keith is smart, man. Hope he win. Yeah, I do too. Boots don't fall for that trap. You knock this nigga out, and Lou will say you. I'm giving Boots Ennis a pass on this fight. This is his first fight at 54, so I'm gonna give him a pass. Oh man, Abdullah Mason fight just like Boots. Nah. We got to see Abdullah Mason fight a little bit more to say he fight like Boots, man. But like I said, styles make fights. We all know that. They're training the way you can't teach old dog new tricks. Yeah, he got to keep that right hand up. I'm telling y'all now, this old school shit I'm about to tell y'all. Y'all know them beards, Boots, and them be wearing. Y'all know, really, the beard don't supposed to be no higher than my mustache, my goatee. It don't supposed to be no higher than that. They just not enforcing the rules. I think if they cut a lot of them beards down on a lot of them fighters, they might be going to the upper room, because that should have cushioned. I don't care if nobody say. Hold the phone. That should have cushioned, man. But Yeah, this he got to go in there, show in, show out. We don't want to see nothing else from Boots, man. Yep, well, in the WBC at least. We don't want to see nothing else from Boots in us. Go in there, show Lima that you supposed to be one of the best, the elite fighters in boxing, and put him out. This fight shouldn't go past. I'm gonna give Boots 8 rounds. It shouldn't go. It shouldn't go 8. It shouldn't go 8. If it go 8, we got a problem. Derek Collins say cherry. Them cherries or them tomatoes? We got tomato cans. What's up, Derek? Boots gonna get you, champ.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah. So I just named them all. I just named 15 fighters that 154 Boots Ennis can fight after this fight. 15. I don't want to see him going to get that email chat from a Bars or a Biz, however you pronounce the name. You know, Jeffrey said, I said it shouldn't go no more than 6 rounds. Yeah, Jeffrey, yeah. Y'all keep saying Keith is smart. This and that. He can talk boxing. He can fight boxing too, nigga. It don't make him a technician. He gonna need a jab to get it anywhere near Fedor's skull. Well, Ersin Lubin didn't have a jab, and he got to him and knocked him down. Yeah. Ersin Lubin didn't have a jab. He ain't jab his way in. Go watch the fight.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. I don't care about the entertainment. He has to show people he can get them out of there. Okay, yeah. Boots haven't fought nobody to be calling out Crawford. Yeah, but wouldn't you want to see it, Chris? Be honest. Wouldn't you want to see it? Wouldn't you want to see it? Lou, Boots fighting Burrow next. I just said Biz Burrow. Then unknown mandatory watch. He better not. He better not. He better not. You know I'm gonna go in on him. Lubin had that mad shit. Lubin don't hit hard than Keith Thurman. Get out of here, man. Lubin got made up names. What happened to Hammer and Sledge when Jamel Shallow put Hammer and Sledge in the dirt? What happened to Hammer and Sledge when he let, man, get out of here, man. Lubin he better worry about Virgil Ortiz. Hammer and Sledge better show up then. But yeah, darn. After this fight, Boots he better put them polls on people. I would not mind saying that fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boot camp, 1,000%. I think Boots came in at a good time. He got over 30 fights and still has not showed us anything. Well, he showed us something. He's talented. Boots versus Thurman. That'd be a good fight. Will Thurman age show up? We don't know. We're gonna see what he look like in 2 weeks when he fight Fedor. We're gonna see what Thurman look like in 2 weeks when he fights Sebastian Fedor. Either Fedor gonna send him to the upper room, or Thurman might take care of business. Oh, he was off. Okay. Man, get out of here, man. I was downstairs smoking dope, and I had to come back and comment on me desktop. You had, rebuttal, you hit it right on the head. You say it better not go past 8. Vegas got a 7.5. You held, yeah, it better not go past 8. If that fight go past 8, because if y'all go watch Lima fight, he's just a hard puncher. He has no defense. He gonna be right there like a punching bag, like Stanonis was. But he got a nice punch. Boost your style and profile and get him up out of there before 8 rounds. If you don't, he ain't ready for them. He ain't ready for them other dudes, man. But this fight here is to help him get ready for 54. That's what he said. So after this, he need to be fighting the dudes at 54. He should be wanting all that smoke from everybody at 54. We got him ducking smoke at 54. We got Bud, who want to be great, asking for $100 million to fight David Benavidez. What the fuck? Boots got hands, buddy, to be calling out Crawford like he. Hey, Chris, when the last time did Boots Ennis call out Crawford? And if you, I talked about that yesterday. Them Crawford dudes be calling Boots' name more than Boots called his name. And I think they saying it for a reason. This is just my opinion. In the last couple of 3 weeks, the Crawford fans, Bo Mack, Bernie, all them dudes been mentioning Boots Ennis' name. All of them. They saying it for a reason. Styles make fights, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Styles make fights. Well, I can't. Hopefully, Lima don't have a moment. The guy who KO'd Munguia. Eric said, I need to see 50 worth of likes. All these busy fingers in the chat. Yeah, it's like 50 people up in here. Only 30 likes. That's crazy. A biz the unknown man, though. Bud would never fight Benavidez. Never. He say, give him 100 million. That's what he said, Frank. Give him 100 million. Crawford aside, he doesn't need Boots. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Chris. Bud Crawford not gonna fight. Let's say he don't. Well, we know he ain't gonna fight Bivol or Better Biv, right? Who else he gonna get the money from that he wants? That's for all you guys in here. You know, say Crawford the A side and all this shit. We know all that, but who going to give him the money that he want? What fight he getting fight to get the money that he want? You know, boxers say Boots win with Boots with the W. The Butcher, what's up, Butcher? Boots a hype job. Boots a hype job. Boots do Bud. Oh, I like it. The chat is split between Boots and Bud. I like this shit. Hey, y'all double tap the screen if you just got in here. Hit the like button, man. Get the likes to 35, you guys. It's at 30 now. Canelo never fought Benavidez. Well, we knew. You see why. You see why. And I was, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, we would love to see it. But you never know, man. You never know. Money talk. Never say never in boxing. When you got Turkey just throwing out money just to be throwing out money. Boots never done. What weight will Bud fight Benavidez? 168? I don't know. Bet everything I own, Bud, will trash Boots. I hope that fight happens. Ghetto in the building. He can get the money in any weight class. The A side called the shot. Price up. Dude, let me tell you something. Cap. That's bullshit. Cap. They call it, but they ain't got the money. The A side can call the fight, but he ain't got the money. He can't get whatever money. Where you get that shit from? He can get the money from whatever weight class he want. Who gonna give it to him? What fight that Bud can fight can give him $100 million besides Benavidez and Bivol? You out your damn mind, chat. Boxing Wednesday, Bud can fight the MMA fighter. Calling him out. Super cap. Exactly. Super cap. That shit super cap. I don't know where he get that shit from. Oh, Funky Boots. Bud never beat Bud. Will never be Bud. We never know, man. Like I said, hey, let me throw another dream down there. Canelo rematch. Now, Canelo, don't nobody want to see that shit. Butcher, we don't even want to see that no more. He said, I'm with. Okay, I appreciate it. Boots might be his only option. Yeah, to get that money it is. Or unless he's gonna fight Dave Benavidez or Bivol. No, Dave Benavidez coming in 215, something like that. 215, something like that. Well, Canelo came in at 210. What's the difference? Y'all niggas is scared, man. If he wanted Dad to be great, he got to fight somebody. He not making $100 million to fight Boots, man. Nah, not at all. 1,000%, no. Bivol, Better Biv. Turkey will give him that money. And that's what he just asked for, $100 million. Eubanks versus Crawford, man. Eubanks is the most overrated hype job fighter. Matter of fact, all them UK fighters is over hype job. Only one I like over there, right now is Conor Benn. That's it. I like Conor Benn for some reason, man. Rest of them UK fighters trash, man. Yeah, okay. He's a fighter. Taller, hyper aggressive. He's a fighter. What's the difference? Y'all stop making excuses for Bud Crawford, champ. Crawford, no boots, not a big draw. Exactly. See, Speed, you know, you can tell the fanboys that come to here, the people who just don't think about what they're saying in these comments, man. You know what I mean? Crawford's not a draw unless he fights somebody like Canelo. Crawford right now cannot go fight David or Rancian and sell out. Okay, I understand objective eye, but you mentioned in size. Okay, let me give you a perspective. You mentioned in size, right? Dave Benavidez size, right? I don't want to bring this in here, and I'm just going to bring this point of view in here. Tank Davis is 5'5", fighting niggas 6 foot, 5'11", weighing 30, 40 pounds more than him. What is size? Bud can sell out right now, but not fighting David Arancian. Not fighting David Arancian. In Omaha, he can. In Omaha, Bud can't. Bud, let me tell you something. Bud cannot go all over the United States of America and fight unknown niggas and sell out. Facts. Facts. And you know that's facts. I'm just being real. I don't have no horse in the race. Bud cannot go to Idaho and fight David Rancian and sell out. The super chat is open. The cash app is open. Thanks, Tony K, for the $5 super chat. If you ain't join members only, go in the description and join members only. Hit the like button, double tap the screen, and subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all need to be subscribing. And they say Bud can go down to 160 and get all them belts. Yeah, he probably could. 1,000%. Is any of them fighters good besides Carlos Adonis? Is any of them fighters good at 160 beside Carlos Adonis, Andy? Laura, 90,000 years old. Jenna Beck is a hype job. So what I'm trying to say is this generation of fighters just not that good. It ain't got nothing to do with Bud. Bud is a great fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. But the fighters he's fighting is just not that good. Let's just say it. They just not that good. That's why people mention the people at 175. You know, Bud accolades is the best in the world. He got the best accolades of everybody, besides maybe Clarissa Shields. She hanging with him. But in terms of resume, nah. No chance, champ. No chance. Lord's still good. Lord, yeah, but Lord like 90,000 years old, champ. He don't even move no more. You know? Styles make fight. Exactly. And that's why I think Bud, that's Big Dog. What's up, Big Dog? Wild Dog? Hey, what's up? And that's why I'm saying to myself, Bud and them keep mentioning Bruce Ennis because they really don't want that fight. Styles make fights. In Bud Crawford last 10 fights, answer this question, you guys. In Bud Crawford last 10 fights, I can call the resume. Who has he fought with the style of Bruce Ennis, with the style of Keith Thurman, or Bivol, or Mayweather? Y'all see what kind of styles I'm talking about? Who has he fought that had the style like that? We always say, y'all always say Tank was fighting flat-footed fighters. What the hell has Bud Crawford been fighting? And I have no horse in the race. My favorite fighter, Keith Thurman. So I'm just being objective. That's all. You saying Boots can beat Bud? No. If they fight Steve Jackson, I got Bud Crawford beating Boots. What I'm saying is Boots will give Bud a better fight than you people think. That's what I'm saying. Mr. Holmes in the building. What's up, Mr. Holmes? Bud can't go down to 54. No, he go to 60. No, if Boots and Bud fight right now, I take Bud Crawford. But the fight will be better than what you people think it would be. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Styles may fight. When the last time Bud fought somebody who moved, can switch southpaw orthodox just like him? You know what I mean? Quick, got power, speed. I'm just asking the question. Don't kill the messenger. Just answer the question. I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody. I just want to answer the question. When the last time he fought somebody like that? Sean Porter's a fucking brawler, Andy. Stop it. What speed and quickness and power Sean Porter got? Do you say? Stop saying Sean Porter. Oh my God. Oh man. Darren say Bud will counter Boots all night. It will be the exact opposite. Well, we would love to see it. What is Bud kryptonite? Boots Ennis, Keith Thurman, Dimitri Bill with David Benavidez, maybe Carlos Adonis. That's his kryptonite. Athea say no one. Oh man. Yeah, get the likes up to 35, people. Tony K say get the likes up to 35. Come on, y'all. Bud is not faster than Boots. How are you going to counter? Hey, Tay, you know, Darren Crawford's a big Bud fan, man. You're going to be wasting your time. Defensive fighter. I'm a Thurman fan too. Yeah, that's my guy. We're going to see what he look like in 2 weeks, big dog. Someone who can dance like him. Not Keith Thurman. He too in out there. Yeah, he fought 6-7 months ago, you know. We're going to see what he look like against a Tower Inferno. No, but we was talking about styles. We wasn't talking about fight. We talking about styles, speed. The style. Bud ain't for no. What did Bomac say? Keith Thurman would have been a harder fight than Earl Spence Jr. because of Keith Thurman's style. Boots Ennis got like the same style. What challenge had Boots come against? None. And that's why we're talking about him today. Mossenberg. If Boots Ennis don't go in there and stop Lima, he gonna feel the wrath. We're gonna give Boots Ennis a bye. Even Darren Collins don't want me to give him a bye. We're gonna give him a bye this week. You know, this Saturday. I'm gonna be on live too, y'all. I'm letting y'all know. You know, I'm letting y'all know. Hannibal in the building. What's up, Hannibal? I ain't say nothing about who beat who. We talking about styles, Hannibal. We talking about styles. We know you love Bud. Rather Thurman inactive than retired. Stay in your lane. These Boots Glazers don't know boxing at all. Man, styles, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, man, 54. I just named the names. 54 go 15 deep. After this fight, there's no excuses for Boots Ennis. None. You know what I mean? After this fight, Wild Dog, there's no excuses for Boots Ennis. Boots need to be fighting them dudes. Hannibal agreed with this. Boots need to be fighting them dudes at 54. Them killers. You know, them young killers who want to smoke. That's what he need. That's who he need to be fighting. No excuses, man. After this fight, there will be no excuses for Boots Ennis, man. And he better knock the dude out. He better knock him out. And if he don't knock him out, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all know how I feel. I think I'm Boots an undercard fighter until further notice. They hate when I say that. He got to show me. Yeah, but it's you guys' fault because you guys put Boots Ennis on the pedestal. You guys said this nigga was the next Roy Jones Jr. And he ain't fought nobody. But after this, we're going to see who he call out and who he fight. And it better not, even if it's for that vacant belt, we don't want to see it. It'll be another scrub. You know, it is what it is. But we need to see him fight the top 15, the top 10. That's right, Eric. It's too deep to be bullshitting. Same thing they did with Charlotte. Yeah. He got to fight Charlotte. Boosie and Jamel Charlotte. He got to fight him. My fear is, you guys, my fear is these dudes at 54 going to be keyboard and talking shit to each other, and they're going to wind up being the same thing at 135. Wind up being the same bullshit at 135, don't fight each other. Watch what I tell you. You see what I'm saying, WB? They're going to wind up being the same bullshit at 135. You know what I mean? They got to fight each other. 54 is too deep and too good, man. We don't need to repeat the same bullshit they repeated at 135. Not fighting each other, doing all the talking. Only one for, let's be honest, out of the kings and queens and jacks, whatever y'all want to call them niggas, the only one for it, what, two of the fighters is who? Ryan Garcia. Ryan for Devin and Tank. Right? Devin fought Ryan. Who Shakur fight? None of them, right? Who T.O. fight? None of them. Loma wasn't mentioned with the Kings. Who Tank fought? Tank fought Ryan. That's it. We don't need this shit happening at 54. 54 and 40s are the best weight class in boxing right now. What do you think about the Pitbull Road fight? I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think, Pitbull going to beat him, Mike. That's just my opinion. I think Pitbull going to beat him. Out of the king, the queen, the jack. Yeah, Walter, man, they bullshitting, Walter. You know? I'm get Scott. Henley, I got you, champ. Give me a minute. Hey, that's bullshit. Man, I'm telling you, that's the worst thing they can let this do. You see boxing already losing telecasts and all this bull crap. They better start fighting each other. It's going to be a problem. How Boots feel he can beat Crawford, and Crawford look like he has a better boots. Don't want to smoke. Why you say that, Speed? What Crawford look like that at? 35-40 is overrated for me. 40 not overrated, Walter. 40 like that. I like the fight, as Mike mentioned. I like the fight. We got 50 people in here, 32 likes. Come on, people. So the rebuttal and say we need to get the likes up to 40, man. We need to get them likes up to 40. Come on, people. If you know you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. We need to get it up to 40. Come on, y'all. Damn. Wait a minute. I'm playing my Jeopardy music. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. Got to hit them likes, man. That's the only way people. Gonna know the best boxing podcast in the land, man. The Rebuttal Entertainment. Facts over feelings, man. This is what we do, man. We just talk boxing. No bull crap. We just talk real boxing. Opinion. I try my best to read most comments. Just show me some love with the like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, man. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, they like that Jeopardy. Vote need to step on Pitbull and stay on the form. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight for Roach. We know we know he's doing it because of the money, but I don't know. He can beat him. He can outbox him like Rayo did, but we're gonna see. If Pitbull land one of them punches, man. we gonna have to see if Lamont Rhodes can take Pitbull punch. If he land one of them punches, man. Come on, y'all. We just talking boxing, man. We don't need no beefing in the comments, man. They're gonna rob Rhodes. It's a dumb fight. Mr. Holmes say they're gonna rob him. So who Tank should fight after the circus? We're not even talking about Tank Davis, champ. You know, Tank say he retiring, let him retire. But if I was Tank Davis, this is just my opinion. I ain't gonna say nothing else about Tank. I would piss all you niggas off. All y'all who call me all these names. I would go fight Manny Pacquiao next, and Monster Inu call, then fight Monster Inu and get like that. Them three fights alone, he get like almost 200 million. Then I retire and say fuck all y'all. You know, that's what I do if I'm Tank Davis, because y'all don't have the same energy for them other fighters that y'all have for that kid. You know, get the bag. I always tell everybody, get the bag. Y'all worrying about Tank getting the bag. Y'all wasn't worrying about Bud Crawford skipping the whole 154-pound division to go fight Canelo and getting the bag.
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth.
Y'all wasn't worried about that. You wasn't worried about Bud Crawford skipping the whole 154 division, except Baltimore for tuna or whatever you want to call it, and going to get the bag with Canelo. See, we talk facts on this channel, man. We talk facts. And the thing about it, I'm not mad at him because I told him to go do it. Go get the money to feed your family. Them dudes don't give a fuck about us. The fans, you heard Keith Thurman say it on the Porterway podcast. Fighters don't even listen to us fans. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do. But why y'all keep getting mad at that stuff? I don't understand. I don't get mad. Go feed your family. Bud skipped the whole 54-pound division, and I don't blame him, because you never know. One of them young guns might have slept him, might have upset him, and then his whole 40 million paycheck or whatever he got would have been gone. Would have been gone. So why y'all mad at Tank for doing the same thing? Tank practically doing the same thing, but just a YouTuber. I mean, it is what it is. You know? Exactly. Crawford got a pass because Corey, ain't no pass, champ. Ain't no pass, man. Y'all be tripping. Sports entertainment, exactly. Y'all got to stop this nonsense, man. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. We're going to see what happens, man. Bud, a lot of fighters ducked Bud at 54. Who ducked him, Andy? Name them. Name the fighters that ducked Bud at 54. See, now you on my radar, Andy. I got a radar right here. Name me a fighter that ducked Bud at 54. And he just got to 54. Name me a fighter who ducked him. Don't say the Tower Inferno, because Bud, when he first started, said Sebastian Fedor is a cheap code. I would never fight him. So y'all forget when Bud said that shit. I don't forget nothing. Do y'all remember when Bud said Sebastian Fedor was a cheat code? You know? Bud get a pass for what? Exactly. No, nobody get no pass. Not on this motherfucking channel. You know what I mean? Now, I'm talking about way before that Samson shit, Darren Collins. When Fedor first came on the scene, Bud Crawford said he was a cheat code. He ain't fighting them. You heard it. Everybody heard it. You know, Bud said it. They said that big motherfucker's a cheat code. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta stop saying people duck this dude. You know, like, man, I'm telling y'all, go look at that Keith Thurman interview on Porterway podcast. He explained all this shit. I keep telling y'all, fighters don't run boxing. Fighters don't run boxing. Promoters, the managers, the networks, and the sanctioning body run boxing. You know what I mean? He said that shit 2 years later, Seaside. 2 years later. When did you start watching boxing? He said that shit 2 years later. Not sure how yet. All right, now don't say I ain't tell y'all nothing. Jose Ramos beat Jaleel Hacker, and he's 6'2", fighting a black kid at 5'9". I think his name is Tasha, level out. He's live dog. Jaleel Hackett got another fight on the way. What happened to Gotti Jr.? I don't know. Rest in peace to Terrio Gotti's son, Gotti Jr. He passed away. All the man, I'm telling y'all, man. I don't know, mental health or whatever's going on, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Get your mental together. Don't let this boxing shit drive y'all crazy. They don't pay y'all, man. Get the thoughts together. Y'all try to enjoy life, man. There's too many people passing away, man. Rest in peace to Arturo Gotti's son, Gotti Jr. They said the same thing about Bud. Stay away from him. You know, they say, yeah, it sure is Wild Dog. They say people, y'all know who was calling Bud out at 54? Bachman. Bud ignored that shit. I don't blame him. That big babble motherfucker. Bud wanted no parts of that big babble motherfucker. I don't blame him. Bachman say, nah, come on down here. Yeah, niggas ain't want that smoke. Now that's a duck. Everybody duck Bachman. Ain't nobody want that smoke. Bachman fight next week. I think he got a fight coming up. It doesn't matter. People will say shit no matter what. Yeah, and Michael, 1,000%. Y'all know I'm from DC, right? Y'all know I interviewed Jaleel Hackett. That's my guy. Right now, him fighting Xander Zayas will be a good fight. I can't lie. I don't lie. Right now, I would pick Zayas. I think Jaleel need like one more fighting a good fighter so we can see where he's at. We don't know how good these fighters going to be until they fight better quality competition. That's for excuse me. That's for everybody. We got 35 likes, 60 people in here. Get the likes up to 40 people. 45. I appreciate it. Jaleel ain't got it. He gonna be okay. He just kept draining himself, Mr. Holmes. Now he at 54 with them killers, so we're gonna see what he look like. I'm from Louisville, originally, but I live in Dallas. Okay. Yeah, man. We're gonna see what he look like. Y'all get the likes up to 40, man. 40 likes. Till they fight each other. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. Xander Zayas is the most overrated fighter in boxing mankind history. Edgar Berlanga and Jaime McGill. All three of them is in the same network. Jaleel is a C-class fighter, skill-wise. Well, you know, he's still going. You know, Jaleel ain't number 21. He just turned 2021. So he still got a lot to learn. Boost is, get him off the channel. Oh, we don't say that word over here. Men don't say that word. Y'all take that, what's that nigga name? That showbiz shit, keep that shit on showbiz channel. Oh, no, we got to delete that comment. I don't want you putting the hex on my motherfucking channel. Real men, let me say, nothing against showbiz. Nothing against him. I think he's got one of the best channels out there. I don't watch him. Real men don't say moist. Can you imagine a man coming up to you and say you moist? Nigga, come to DC and call another man moist. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? We don't do that. Oh, keep that shit on my channel. I would delete everybody in this motherfucker. They say that word. You moist. Who says that? What man says that? Call another man moist. Man, them niggas in DC will kidnap your ass and stick a broomstick up you and see who's moist. Y'all crazy, man. I don't know what's wrong with you niggas, man. Oh, God. Y'all different. Africa Sports, what's going on, champ? You know what I mean? I ain't calling no man daddy off the list. Wild dog, stupid. That's the new generation. Yeah, Corey. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I heard that shit. I immediately unsubscribed. When I heard him I said, oh God, no. Boop, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. But he got a big channel. He doing this thing. Shout out to him. It ain't for me. In my heart of heart, Bud versus Bachman, who wins? That'll be a good fight. Bachman got size and speed. You know what I mean? Devin Haney. Devin Haney, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Bud will have to outbox him. I don't know if he can. Bud will have to outbox Bachman. He probably could, but you know. She's a woman, Darren. I mean, she's a woman. What do you expect? 2 Cents is a woman. Come on, man. They can say what they want. I'm a man, so I care about what men say. I don't care about what these women say.
You can't handle the truth.
No more bets against Bud. Hey, I got a couple more bets. I bet David Benavidez. I bet Bivol. I bet Dave Benavidez. I bet Bivol. I might even bet Boots. I might even bet Boots. Let me see how Boots look after he fight one of them dudes in the top 15. Bud should unify 154. Bud ain't going back down, Bobby. He want to get them bums at 60. You know, that's why he skipped 154 to go get that Canelo paycheck. Because you never know. One of them dudes at 54, one false move. Exactly, Wild Dog. Exactly. I ain't worried about when 2 Cents say. She can say whatever she wants. But when men come in here saying stuff like that, nah. Top 15, man. Top 15 is good though, Darren. I just named them. Look, I'm gonna say this again, you guys. Where's that? Bachman. I'm just naming fighters. This is for Boots to get his foot wet. Sergey Bolichuk, even though we know he ain't that good. Conor Ben, Jose Ramos, Giovanni Santiago. Who else over here? Israel Marzamov. The email dude Abyss. We got Fandor. We got Keith Thurman. We got Virgil Ortiz. You know, we got Erskine Lubin. We got Brandon Adams. Tim Zeus still in the mix. Charles Conway. You know, it's somebody. Somebody with a name. Somebody with a name, champ. Boots need to fight somebody like that. You know. We are about to see about Boots. Yeah, we're going to see this Saturday. Eddie Hearn will go find somebody and put them in the top. Hey, y'all, the cash app is open. The super chat is open. Thank Tony K for the $5 super chat. If you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, man, you know, I got to see who keep coming up in here. I be giving y'all wrenches because I like the conversation. How much you think Boots go need to fight them boys? What you saying? Ain't gonna need no more than what? 3 million? 3-4 million? You know, ain't gonna need no more than 3-4 million to fight them dudes. That's about it. You gotta fight them. He said he want to clean up 54. You know, so that means he got to fight Fandor or Thurman. He got to fight Bachman. You know, so he got to fight people like that. When Boots crushed Virgil, I say ain't Virgil. Virgil. I bet not to hear nobody say nothing. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. I have no horse in the race. None. I'm gonna sit here and watch it. I'm gonna sit here and watch because Virgil gonna throw him. Boots can't be taking them clean shots like he take from everybody else. Boots versus Thurman. If Thurman beat Fedor, Thurman gonna call everybody out. You know him. I don't know. This new generation like broomsticks. Oh man, Boots will beat Virgil. You think so, Africa? Why you say that? We got 50 people in here. Let me know you up in here. Let me know you just came in here. Bobby say Boston is a bad game now. The best should fight the best. Yeah, it should. I'm with you, Bobby. The best should fight the best, but it's all about money now, man. It's all about money. And like I said, I'm trying to save these dudes at 54 to not act like them dudes at 35 and not fight each other. I just named 15 fighters at 54. All them dudes should be fighting each other. All of them. All of them. No excuses. We don't need 54 to wind up like 35. You know what I mean? Ortiz has one style. Yeah, that's it. He improving on his defense though. I give Virgil that. He trying to improve on his defense. But that one style will put you to sleep. if you fuck around and do the wrong thing. That one style will put you to sleep, man. So, he got to do it. Boots got to go on there Saturday and have the killing instinct and show people that he ain't playing. He got to show us that he want these fights. Bud Crawford, what you going to do? What you going to do? You say you want $100 million. So that means you fighting Bivol of David Benavidez. Them the only people you getting $100 million from. Am I wrong or am I right?
Watch your fucking mouth.
Am I wrong or am I right? Eddie, glad to put up some big money to get them big fights. Yeah, they will. To get them fights, he gonna have to because Eddie Hearn want to see Boots win. He want to see Boots unified, become undisputed if that's what he want to do. But he can't do it, keep fighting these email champions, fighting for the vacant belts and shit like that, man. Boots got to fight real fighters. Bud did not say that. Bernie said that, shaking my head. People nod with anything to put Bud down. Shaking my head. What you talking about, Tony? What you talking about? Bernie said, Bud said it. So now Bernie don't talk for Bud. So now Bernie don't talk for Bud, Tony. That's what you trying to tell us. And Bernie say he speaks for Bud. So that's what you trying to tell us. You're a goddamn lie. Bernie said it in front of Bud on his channel. I speak for Bud. So stop saying shaking my head and all that bullshit. Go look at your facts. Go look at the facts. Go look at it. Bernie said, I speak for Bud. Bernie just don't be saying shit just to be saying it. You don't think they sit by the TV and say, I'll fight that nigga for $100 million? You don't think they saying shit like that? Y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all gotta stop it. Stop being fanboys. Bud ain't getting no $100 million. He can't sell out shit. Well, hey, y'all double tap the screen. If you ain't hit the like button, get the likes up to 40, y'all. Join members only and subscribe to the channel. Virgil is fighting the winner if Thurman versus Fedor Boots. Is fighting a Bisborough for Bud belt if he wins. Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Probably so. You know what I mean? Dude, I have no horse in the race. You just getting hit on my channel. I have no horse in the race, champ. I'm a Keith Thurman fan. Even if I did bet against Bud, I'm a Keith Thurman fan. All this China, I'm not going back and forth with no motherfucker Bud loving ass nigga. That's one thing I'm not going to do. If you're here to talk boxing, talk boxing. If not, leave. We talking boxing on this show. We're not lovers. We're not Bud lovers. We talking boxing. We talking facts over feelings on this show, champ. Turkey may put up $100 million for 2 fights. Yeah, he ain't worth 100. The monster is in Japan. Don't confuse folks. Hey, what if Monster Inu call Tank and say, Tank, Tank, don't be tired, don't be tired. I want Dad to be great. I want to come up 2 weight classes and fight you. You think Tank gonna turn another 50 to 60, 70 million down? I'm just saying, money, man. Money rules boxing now. It ain't like the old days. Money runs boxing, man. You know, A side and promoter manipulates the game. Turkey can break the code. You right about Bernie. He managing Bud. Exactly. That's why I don't listen to these dudes, man. I know this shit, man. The man said it plenty of times, and he said it in front of Bud before. You know, and he said it, in front of Bud. I speak for Bud too. So Bomac speaks for Bud, Bernie speaks for Bud, all them niggas the same. I mean, I don't understand why y'all can't come on here and talk civilized and stop getting mad about what people saying and saying people hate Bud. Man, I don't know none of these niggas. I know Jaleel Hackett. I know niggas from DC. I know some niggas from Maryland. I don't know what's going on, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Do any of them 175 fighters sell out arenas? Dave Benavidez do. Better Biv and Biv will do. It depends on where they fighting at. You know, if they fighting over the UK, they always selling out because UK fighters always sell out. If they fighting over the UK, y'all know they selling out over the UK. Oh, in this era, I got you, Wild Dog. Benavidez is too big for Bud. He's been the weight for a long time. Not a good moment. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So now, Sergey Kovalov wasn't too big for Canelo. Sergey Kovalov wasn't too big for Canelo. When Canelo moved 54 to 75. 60 to 75. Well, one. He wasn't too big. I don't know. UK big bank. Exactly. UK big bank. You know, all them. If you fight in the UK, you're gonna always sell out because UK fans are the best boxing fans in the world. The UK fans are the best boxing fans in the world. So they always gonna sell out no matter who's fighting over there. You see what I'm saying? No matter who's fighting over there, they always gonna sell out. You know what I mean? Size do matter when you're a pro boxer, but not a street fighter. Well, I know a lot of these pro boxers that's small as shit, knocking out a lot of big niggas. I know that for sure. No, because Kovalov wasn't near his prime. Hey, there you go. Canelo wasn't either. Canelo wasn't either. See, that was a setup. That was a setup. Canelo wasn't either. When Bud beat him. I mean, facts over feelings. I mean, facts over feelings.
You can't handle the truth.
Y'all just getting in here, man. Double tap the screen, man. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. I'm going live on the Boots Ennis fight this Saturday, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe and hit that bell, man. Let me know when I'm going live. I might just do the Boots Ennis fight. I ain't doing the rest of them little bum fights that's on that little weak card, man. Eddie got to do a better job. Eddie got to do a better job. He got to put better fighters on that card. With Boots Ennis, you know what I mean? Bud ain't in his prime. That nigga's 38. Bud have less fights though. Oh man, only in boxing. Yeah. So y'all double tap the screen, hit that like button, man. Now if you say that Bud is older than Canelo, yeah, only by age, not by fights. Canelo got almost 70 fights. Come on, man, stop it. Lou, you going live, booth in it. You ain't gonna make no money. They asked me to go live, Darren. I mean, they asked me to go live, I go live. If I ain't doing nothing, I go live to Booth Ennis fight, man. Darren, that's fucked up, Darren. That's fucked up. What I'm trying to say is, Ben Alvarez has been a light heavyweight from the beginning. He forced himself down in weight. Okay, I got you. They say small fighters are faster than bigger. Speed don't mean nothing. Fighter, that is why Canelo was knocking out them big guys. You need a ranch to keep the moist makers in check. We don't say that word on here, man. Don't say that word on here, big dog, big wild dog. Brother Mayweather was old versus Canelo and whooped him. That was just plain skill. Everybody ain't Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd was what, 36? How old was Floyd Mayweather when he fought Canelo? 36, 38? I don't even remember. Stop putting the fanatic and fan. If you study the game, you know styles can make fights. Walk around weight can tell you what the fighter's true size. That's plain skill. Exactly. Exactly. That's plain skill there, champ. You can't even mention Bud. I mean Canelo. I mean Floyd. That's all skill, man. Shit, 36. See, I was right. Shit, that's all skill there. My bad. I was half joking, half serious. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So we're gonna see this Saturday, man. We're gonna see people if Boost Ennis is gonna be serious or he gonna go 12 rounds with this Lima dude. And if he do, shame on him. He ain't serious. If he do, them dudes at 54, it's gonna be hard, man. It gonna be hard, man. He need to get in there and show that dude. No, he don't. He gotta make a statement. Stop saying all people got to do is win when niggas like you say this nigga Roy Jones Jr. and shit like that. Stop the bullshit, Hannibal. Boots got to go in there and make a statement. You know, he hasn't fought no one. I mean, no one. He got to go in there and make a statement, then fight one of them dudes in the top 10, top 15. I mean, let's be serious about it. I'm not going to argue with you. Let's be serious. If he don't go in there and make a statement, it's going to be a problem. You know, people ain't going to take him serious. Man, I knew you were going to say something like Tank. That's why I set you up. Come on, champ. Stop talking about Tank Davis, man. We talking about Boots Ennis. We know you love Tank. No more Tank talk from you, champ. No more. You barred from talking about Tank Davis anymore until Tank fight. You talk about Tank too damn much. You in love with the dude. We talking about Javon Boots Ennis. And I'm serious. No more Tank Davis talk from you, champ. Go on somewhere else, man. That's the only way you can prove a point by saying that dude's name. Something really, really is sick and wrong with you. Go on Showbiz channel. There you go. He love to talk that kind of shit. You know, Lou gonna get sloppy and he be upset. You think? Come on, man. Yeah, like a child sometimes. You think so, Darn? Boots just had to control the fight. He got to do more than control. He fighting a dude none of you niggas heard of. He fighting a dude none of you niggas heard of. Joaquin. Will Eddie keep protecting Boots though? I don't know. They say Boots about to fight for that vacant belt, man. Boots needs email and vacant belts, man. Eventually, he's going to have to fight somebody. You know what I mean? Eventually, he's going to have to fight somebody. What's up, Dirty South? Eventually, Boots is going to have to get in there and fight. Even if it's Jose Ramos. I wouldn't mind seeing him fighting Jose Ramos. That's a good fight for Boots. Jose Ramos, Virgil, well, I ain't gonna say Virgil, Erickson Lubin. You know, them dudes good fight for Boots. You know what I mean? Ain't this for the IBO belt too? Man, I don't even consider IBO a belt. You know, Jeremiah, I don't consider IBO a belt. But, you know, if you want to say it, it is, it is. Boots don't have the champ mentality. Exactly. He don't have the killer instinct. He got to get it. He got to get it. Them guys you never hear sometimes win the fight. Yeah, you're right. And Jaime McGill. Darren laughing at that shit. Jaime McGill fought that dude. He put them paws on him, didn't he? Floyd, Philly, Shell, I'm mad. In trouble, he would have knocked out more fighters. Yeah, his hands, Floyd hands effed up. You know what I mean? Y'all hit that like button, double tap the screen, get the likes up to 45, y'all. Y'all know who didn't hit the like button. Hit the like button for me. Vacancies is an embarrassment. Look, they need to stop the vacancies. They need to stop the email champs, the email belts. They need to stop all that shit. There should be no more email belts in boxing. Do y'all agree? Do you guys agree? There should be no more email belts in boxing. Stop emailing these niggas the belts. If one not available, let 2 and 3 fight. If 2 and 3 not available, if 3 not available, let 2 fight 4. It's not that fucking hard. Get rid of the regular, get rid of the regular shit too. Get rid of all that shit. Get rid of it. These niggas emailing belts, we all know why I do it. It's business. It's all about money. You got a belt, you got to pay sanctioning fees. You know? But we don't need no more email champs. Let these dudes fight for the fucking belts. Just think about it. Think about it, y'all. Everybody at 47 got emailed the belt. Think about it. Every fighter at 47 got emailed the belt. Ain't none of them niggas winning them belts. Mario Barrios, Norman, who else was it? Stanonis? Who I'm missing, Hannibal? Mario Barrios, Stanonis, Brian Norman Jr. Who I'm missing? Who I'm missing? I'm missing somebody at 40. At 47. Mario Barrios. They all got emailed the belt. Dude, I told you a month ago, Boost was going for that email belt. The ranking never lied. They're going to buy more time. That's a shame. It's a shame. You know, and if that happened, it's just a shame, man. You know, he's not doing, Boost, if that happens, Darren, he's not doing nothing but slowing down his career for where he want to be. We know Boost want to be known as one of the best fighters in the world. You can't be known as one of the best fighters in the world doing that bullshit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Speed. You know, we don't know how good they're going to be until they start fighting each other. No money in vacant fights. Yeah. Bobby? Let me get Bobby a wrench. Bobby been talking some good shit. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. That's why, you know, at 54, he need to fight one of them dudes that got them names on it. Any name. Right now, he ain't got no name. Booth would never be considered one of the best avoiding fighters. I don't know, man. But who do we blame? Do we blame PBC? Do we blame Eddie Hearn? Do we blame his father? Or do we blame him? Who we blame? All of the above? All of the above. Lou, they are banking on Fandora moving up. Watch how this plays out. Speed say him. Okay. We got 39 likes. Let's get it to 40. This stuff is crazy. Him and Eddie. Jason say him and Eddie. Okay. Him and Eddie. Thank you. Blame them all. Exactly. I'm with Bobby on that one. I always blame the fighter. But, like, I don't blame the fighter. Well, some you can, but the fighters really, like Keith Thurman said yesterday, I played it. The fighters don't really control shit. I'm telling y'all, man. Bose and Booth for sure. They were doing that before Eddie in his career. Okay. Blame Bill Haney. Hey, you're going to be saying blame Bill Haney after November. That's what you're going to be saying, Mr. Holmes. Blame Bill Haney. Hey, y'all get the lights up to 45, man. We got 55 people in here. Get the lights up to 45. Double tap the screen. Join members only is in the description. Y'all go join members only, like Derek Collins. You get to put them pictures up. Put them pictures up, Tony, if you join members only. You get to put them pictures up like that, man. You get free merch, man. It don't hurt you. He literally said he keep moving up because he's not matching his ability. Okay. Corey said, I like Bill Haney. Bill Haney, a good promoter. He's a good promoter. He's a good manager for his son. I give Bill that. So we can't blame Boots. You can, if it's not the fighter's fault. I mean, you can fight. You can blame him. I mean, you can blame who you want to blame. I blame all of the above. I blame all of the above for the way Boots Ennis in his career is going. Boots too mellow. He too mild. You got to open his fucking mouth and talk. Oh, well, whoever they put in front of me, I fight. Nah, nigga. No. We know that. But still, at least ask them something. Cream is what they all say. Boots will got respect moving up and challenging Bachman or T. Well, y'all keep saying Bachman. Bud ain't even want to fight Bachman. So y'all need to stop saying Bachman. Bud went his ass up to fight Canelo because he ain't want to fight them young guns at 54. And I'm going to keep saying it. You niggas can bypass it and all you niggas want. And I don't blame him. Remember, I was the one that said Bud should go get the money. Why would he stay at 54, fight one of them young guns like Bachman and might get upset and miss that $50, $40 million payday? Nah. Bud ducked him too. So what's the difference? All them niggas ducked Bachman. Bachman said he wanted to fight Bud. Bud ain't say a motherfucking thing. Facts over feelings. And that's the truth. That's the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
That's the truth. Bachman said, I want to fight him. Bud ain't say a Bud like that. He ain't say a motherfucking thing. Bachman fight in 2 weeks, right? Bachman got a fight coming up. Look, why did Booth say his name in the record books next to Bud and Floyd? When did he say that regarding the ring? Man, but let me tell y'all something. If y'all know me, I do not care about no Ring Magazine belt. To me, when I hear Ring Magazine, you know what I think about? The magazine. Oscar De La Hoya, Ring Magazine. That's now Turkey trying to make it a real legit belt. That shit is always going to be the Ring Magazine to me. That's just me. That's just me. I love when I first saw Boots, but I noticed he saw Ring is it's a joke. Ring Magazine is a fucking joke, man. He trying to force that belt on people, nigga. Only person who looked good in the Ring Magazine belt was Rocky Balboa.
Watch your fucking mouth.
The only fighter that looked good in the Ring Magazine belt was Sylvester Stallone. Rocky Balboa, that's it. Nobody want that shit. You try to make that shit a belt, man. I don't understand, y'all. Y'all fall for anything. Y'all keep falling for that okie doke. You know what I mean? Yeah, the ring belt is for lineal champ. Okay, yeah. So let me ask you something, Wild Dog. when did you really start hearing again about the lineal? Because people wasn't talking about the lineal for a long time until when? When did you start hearing about the lineal? Tell me. Anybody know? Tell me. You know? It's all business, John. 1,000%. 1,000%. The Ring magazine belt holds no weight among hardcore fans. It's basically handed up 1,000%. It's always going to be a damn magazine. That's it. But lineal. Tell me, when did you niggas first start hearing about lineal again? Because people wasn't talking about it no more. People wasn't even talking about the lineal. Do anybody in here know when people start saying, he said, what is lineal? You know, the lineal, but when people come out of retirement, but they was champion, come out of retirement. Anybody. You know what I mean? Get the trolls up out of here. You know what I mean? How good is the guy you think about Bachman is the boogeyman? Ain't nobody fighting him. Bachman, he can be beat. Bachman can be beat. He got some speed, he got some pop, he got a little bit, but he's slow. You can outbox him if you can take his punch. You can outbox him if you take his punch. The rain belt was some subliminal jump from Rocky, like you said. Oh man, Curvo, what's going on, champ? Where you been? You know, they didn't start by talking about the lineal until Tyson Fury came out of retirement because he was a lineal champion. That's it. When Tyson Fury came back, that's when they started back talking about that bullshit. Other than that, they wasn't talking about that shit. AJ, what's going on, champ? How you been, man? They wasn't talking about it, y'all. Think about it. They wasn't talking about it. You know what I mean? I asked all y'all to get these. Y'all got these wrenches. Get these clowns out of here, man. Yeah. They wasn't talking about that shit until Tyson Fury came back. That's when they started talking about it, man. You know what I mean? It's been there, but they didn't start back talking about it until Tyson Fury came back into boxing. That's facts. Before Tyson Fury came back, wasn't nobody even mentioning anything about no lineal belt. None of lineal type, none of that shit. You know what I mean? No BS, just dead, I guess. But vacancies are no good for boxing. Yeah, they need to stop all that stuff. They need to stop it all. I don't think Bud avoided him because he was working on the Canelo fight before that. You could say that. You could say that. But even if he was, I don't blame Bud. Go get the money. I'm a go get the money person. Go get the money. You know? These other belts be charging these fighters to wear their Spence asked, where's the money going? Yeah, I remember. Ring belt doesn't charge fighters. Taking it back. Well, that because COE Ring really wasn't nothing. The 4 belts that get you undisputed, Ring is not one of them. You don't need the ring belt, do y'all? You don't need the ring belt to become undisputed. Y'all know that, right? Since y'all love undisputed. You don't need the ring belt to become undisputed. You need the WBA, WBC, WBA, IBF, and whatever. You need the 4 belts. You don't need the ring belt to become undisputed. Y'all know that. The IBO, you don't need that shit either. It's just for other bullshit. I thought we were cleaning these belts out. You know what I mean? We know it's not a title. Everybody knows this. But he trying to make it a title. WBA, WBO, WBC, IBF. Exactly. Them the belt. You don't need a ring belt. The ring shouldn't even be in existence. It's a fucking magazine. Half of y'all wasn't even born when Oscar started the Ring magazine. Hey, y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know, if you ain't subscribing, we talking boxing. What should Boots Ennis do after he fight this weekend? Who should he fight next? What should Bud Crawford do? He asking for 100 million, 50 million to fight Bivol, Better Biv, and all these dudes. In that fight, he won 50 million. Should Turkey give it to him? Who is he fighting? You know, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Should Turkey give it to him? You know what I mean? You know, Ring magazine, the Ring magazine is Oscar De La Hoya's. He sold it to Turkey. I think the belt system is cool right now. When Bud fought Martimov, he was the most avoided champ at 154. Who was the most avoided champ at 154? Mocha, what you talking about? Who was the most avoided champ at 154? What did you talking about? What you talking about? I know all that, but was you born in 1922? You wasn't even thought of in 1922. I don't go all the way back that far. You know me. I don't go all the way back there. I go back and what people know. Not 1922. Like when you niggas come in here and talk about Joe Lewis and all the rest of these dudes was the best fighter, and Sugar Ray Robinson was the best fighters in the world. None of you niggas never saw them niggas fight in person. None of you niggas never seen them niggas fight on TV unless you old. That's why I never bring that shit up. People say Floyd Patterson, oh, I remember Jersey Walcott, all these people. You niggas don't know nothing about them. You just bring them names up because you heard it from somebody else. That's why I ignore it. I don't bring it going on. Well, I'm gonna go all the way back to 1922. People don't even talk. I wasn't even born. I wasn't even thought of. My father wasn't even thought of. Why the fuck would I go all the way back then? You're talking nonsense, man. Go back to what people know and love. If you want to be a historian, that's when you go all the way back. I don't want to be a historian. I know enough. You know, I don't want to go there. And like, what's my guy name? Salvador Sanchez. Everybody always want to bring up Salvador Sanchez. Go look at his resume. He was undefeated. Who the fuck did he beat? Who did he beat? How many of them niggas on Salvador Sanchez's resume do you guys know? Go Google his resume. And tell me how many niggas you know on Salvador Sanchez's resume. You know what I mean? Exactly. But they always bring his name up saying he was a beast. He beat the best. He was undefeated. Okay. We know he died young, but we're going to go look at his resume and see who he fought before he died. See how many niggas y'all know. See how many niggas he fought was Hall of Fame. You know? We don't do that shit. I don't do that shit over here. Don't make my channel out them other niggas' channel. Y'all go on them other niggas' channel who want to fanboy and dick ride and all that shit. It's facts over feelings over here. Do you know who Salvador Sanchez is? Do you know the niggas he fought? That's all you have to do. When they ask you guys, do you know who Salvador Sanchez is? You say, nigga, name 10 niggas he fought. Name 8 niggas he fought. I don't know, but he was undisputed. I mean, he was a good Mexican. He beat a lot of niggas. He beat a lot of people. You know? Come on, man. We don't do that.
You can't handle you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Because it never was. It's meaningless. That's why COE is meaningless. I mean, it's nice to have if you want to it helps with certain things. And it helps you with all your belts and all together, and the ring belt just add on to it. But you don't need the ring belt to be undisputed. You don't need the ring belt to be unified. So what that's all I'm saying. We try to make boxing easier, not complicated. They try to make shit complicated, too complicated. You know? Well, let's go with what Hannibal said. It's a designation. But do we really need it? Do we really need it? Let's think about it. Put it in the chat. We got 55 people in here. Put it in the chat. Do we really need the ring belt? Put it in the chat. That's all I want to know. Yes or no? I want to see yes or no's in the chat. Do we really need the ring belt? Yes, no, yes, no. Yes. Not at all. Nathan said not at all. Because it's a lot of people, Hannibal, that growing the sport. If you want to teach these people that, you can go back and teach them that. But the shit is already complicated with all these secondary and third belts that they have now. Remember, they had the WBC silver, the WBC gold, the WBA gold and silver, and all that bull crap. We trying to make it easier for the casual to learn boxing and learn some things. You know what I mean, AJ? Everybody don't want to be a historian. Everybody don't want to know what the Ring magazine first came out and what it does with the lineal and all this shit. We don't want to. Everybody don't want to know that. But what people do want to know, Hannibal, and the rest of you people, Mike, what people do want to know? The people who want to learn boxing and stuff like that, what makes you undisputed? What makes you unified? What four belts does that for you? I don't think that. Why is they charging period, COE? Why is they charging period? They still don't tell you. They still don't tell you where the money goes, where the sanctioning fee goes. And like Earl said, where the money go? What Tank say one day, I was crying. He say, I don't want all them belts pay all them motherfucking fees. Jamel Shallow said the same thing. He said, man, I've been paying fees like a mother. What do they do with the fees, the sanctioning body fees? Black Mars, what's up, champ? It's just a stamp that Turkey in the history of boxing. Yep. Where does the NABF fall in terms of important? Back in the days, it was important, but nowhere. It did all these secondary belts and third. Remember, they had the silver. They made them get rid of some of the belts. The WBC had so many damn belts. The WBA had so many damn belts. All them sanctioning fees for them secondary, third belts and all that bullshit. Joaquin say, the fees supposed to help boxers who die and become disabled. I don't never hear them paying for shit. I hear Floyd paying for funerals and other fighters paying for funerals of other fighters. I didn't hear that when Diego Corrales died. I ain't hear the sanctioning body money paid for that funeral. Floyd Mayweather paid for that funeral. So where is the fees going? You see what I'm saying? We know Mauricio just built another house in Mexico. Facts over feelings, y'all. Facts over feelings. Mauricio just built another motherfucking house. Another house in Mexico. Oh man, ain't no Hall of Fame pension, not even $500. That money should go to health insurance. All them sanctioning fees and shit, AJ and Joaquin and Wild Dog, y'all, should go to health insurance. These niggas need health insurance. They don't have no health insurance. That's what they need. Boots need to be fighting Virgil. Well, hopefully next he'll fight Virgil. If Virgil beat who Virgil fighting? Erskine Lubin. They need a union. Yeah, they need a union. I got you, Frank. They need a union. You know, they need to learn how to save their money. He is not going to fight him. We just gonna have to wait and see. They need health insurance, man. I'm telling you. Them doctor fees, when they get older and they start getting the migraines and shit start falling off, the eyes start looking like this and all that shit. They need health insurance, man. Boxing is a brutal sport. You know? They need something, man. One belt, one champion. No ducking to be the best. See, I can get on people all the time, right? If I really want to. Cause people be like, you know how these niggas say, oh, Dev and them was undisputed. Undisputed. Well, back in the day, everybody was undisputed. Because it wasn't number one belt. The WBA, then WBC came. So it wasn't number one belt back in the day. So everybody was undisputed, really. You know, go back to one belt then. Or just go back to two. The WBC, I don't know about the WBA no more. I like the WBO. You know. But, you know, I don't think these can be one belt because there will be too much room for corruption. The four belt system created a balance. Where the balance at? How much you paying belt fees to be? It depends on how much money you make in your purse. I think it's 10%, and it also depends on how much money you make, how much your fight is. You know. Yeah, exactly, Wild Dog. 1,000%. I thought it was 10%. Let me see. I forgot. I could have sworn it was 10%. It might be 3%. You might be right. 10%. I'm thinking about something else. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, you're right. It's 3%. Let me see. How much fighters pay for sanctioning fees? Okay, it's 3%. It's 3%. So 3% of your purse. That's what it is. 3%. I was thinking about something else when I said 10%. It's 3%. So just imagine you undisputed. You paying 12% of your paycheck to the sanctioning body. I'm gonna give you. Okay, you undisputed, right? Let's say you made $500,000. What's 3% of 500,000? So, so that's 15,000. If that's right, 3% of 500,000 is 15,000. So, what's 12% of 500,000? $60,000. So you undisputed, your purse is 500,000. You got to pay $60,000 in sanction fees. God, these people. Oh my God,
You can't handle the truth.
No, it ain't, my man. I'm using the calculator, Chad. There you go. I'm using the calculator. 12% of 500,000 is 60,000. Come on, champ. My math ain't off. 4 belts, 12%. You know, plus taxes. Oh yeah, taxes cut that down. You know, you got to pay your own belts on top of other things. Exactly. That's why they need one belt. Exactly. And this is why, what's the name? Brian Norman didn't fight Boots Ennis. Other words, first of all, he outpriced himself. Second of all, he wanted Eddie Hearn to pay for his trainer, his sparring, and all this shit. Eddie Hearn said, it's not my job to pay for that. You're supposed to pay for that shit out your purse. You know, it would have been his biggest paycheck ever. Don't blame Boots for that. You blame Brian Norman and them for that. I'm going to stay on that. Their highest paycheck was $300,000. Dave was giving him $1.7 million. And they still want to match him to pay for the little shit. Eddie Hearn said, no, I'm not paying for that shit. You know? Wayne Brothers worth more than all those fees. Top Rank owns the WBC. No, Top Rank own WBO. WBC is I forgot what it's called. 180,000 worth of gold. Oh, okay, that's good. PBC owns the WBC. You know, so you know this stuff it's just crazy, man. They got to fix it. They got to fix it, y'all. You know, and that's why a lot of fighters really don't care about winning all 4 belts, because if they do, dump them. Dump them real quick. So, you know, like, just think, nobody beat Jermell Charlo for them belts. Jermell Charlo is practically still the champion at 54 until somebody beat him at 54. Canelo beat him at 68. So Jermell Charlo is really still the champion at 54. 60, Carlos Adonis got a belt. Laura got a belt. Jenna Beck got 2 belts. All right? 68, Canelo got Bud got all the belts now. So, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's a slow business, man. Go to follow the steps. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself, and you can call the shots. Yeah. You got to now. And that's why y'all don't know David Benavidez is no longer with Samson Likowicz. And that, to me, that's a good thing. Get the middleman up out of there. Get the middleman up out of there. Then you ain't got to pay the middleman no more. You just pay your promoter. So who's promoting Dave Benavidez now? He with Turkey? Is he, is it Turkey, or who is it? We know Samson ain't in there, so he ain't got to pay Samson no more, so he's saving money. You know? He's saving money. But it's hard to be your own promoter. It's hard to be your own promoter if you ain't got the cash. If you ain't got the cash, because if you're your own promoter, that means you got to pay for everything. The hotel fee, the ring, the venue, and all that shit. They ain't got that money. Canelo can do it. Ain't too many. Anthony Joshua can do it. Ain't too many people can do that shit. Not now. It's not. Do like Boots and do business with networks. Yeah, because Boots had Showtime. Think about it. Slide with tight and slide and tight with Turkey. Nah, man. I ain't walking around holding no grown ass man hand. Hell with Turkey. You holding his hand, next time you're gonna be kissing his dirty ass sandals and his dirty ass feet. Nah, man. I ain't gotta do all that. Just give me my money, Turkey. I ain't doing all that, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So if it's with you guys, we're gonna break it down on this. If it's up to you guys, after this fight, who do you guys want to see Boots in his fight after this fight? Put it in the comments. After this fight, Name a couple of fighters you want to see Boots in his fight. 100 million, you holding his hand. You hold that nigga hand. Joaquin say, oh, TCO funny as shit. Hey, CEO, look, I'll be like that. Oh, man. The belt system has pros and cons. Yeah, Jason, it do. Hannibal say Bachman. Boots versus Thurman. After this fight, you guys put in the chat. Who do you guys want to see Boots in his fight? Get the bag. Ortiz. Boots versus Pacquiao. Why you want to see that? If y'all ain't subscribe, hit the like button. Frank say, not Thurman. You don't want to see one time gonna beef Fedor. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all watch. Thurman gonna beef Fedor. Well, who you want to fight? If it's up to me, I want to see Boots in his fight either Virgil Ortiz or the winner of Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fedor. Nah, Boots beat the shit out of Pacquiao. He might. If it's up to me, I want to see him fight Virgil Ortiz or the winner of Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fedor. They don't want to fight Bach and COE. They don't want them problems. Oh, we Suleiman, WBC president. Yes. Big Tony, you in here late, man. You owe me a sanctioning fee or something, champ. What's up, Big Tony? Thurman or Ortiz. Okay, Bobby. Fine, Ortiz is the best option, but Boots isn't looking for a tough fight. You might be right, champ. You might be right. Make a statement to fight Bachman. Yeah. Thurman or Ortiz. So most people say Thurman or Ortiz. Bachman, high risk, low reward. Where'd you get the IBF? What belt Bachman got? The IBF? Ain't that the belt he got? Is Boots W160? Nah, Boots 154. Boots is 154, man. Hey, if y'all ain't subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button by double tapping the screen. Join members only it's right there in the description. It helps the channel. Go buy some merch, Rebuttal Entertainment merch. You know, everything helps the channel, man. I agree. Fedor versus Thurman winner is good. Good, yeah, Payne. I'm telling you. They fight in 2 weeks. That's gonna be a good fight. They're gonna be a real good fight. The question is, who do you think Boots will call out at the end of this fight? Boots don't call nobody out. Who did Boots ever call out inside the ring? Or maybe I'm forgetting. Boots look huge standing next to Canelo. Yeah, he did. Shallow or Bud. Yeah, one time. Save his spot for Thurman in that upper room. Whatever. It would be great to see a tournament. Yeah. A Super 6 would be bad. In the 140-pound division, we're going to talk about this probably Friday. In the 140 and the 154-pound division, oh, man. Get up. Oh, that's what we're going to talk about Friday. You know good and well if Keith beats Fedor, he calling out Bud. Yeah, you know he is. Fedor versus Boots will be a good two. Upper room. Y'all go get y'all upper room t-shirts and streamlabs.com/The Rebuttal Entertainment. Go get your upper room t-shirts, man. It's right there in the description. Right there in the description. Every division Super 6 would be crazy, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh man. That separate the men from the boys. You can't duck nobody. You can't duck nobody. Can you imagine a 140-pound division Super 6? Oh my God. They're gonna be like, oh no, I don't want to fight Antoine. Oh man. That will save boxing. That will save boxing. 1,000%. The Super Six in each division will save boxing. 1,000%. Boxing need a Super Six. That's like we talked about that shit at Mama Hannibal last year. If they did Super Six, we're gonna talk about that shit Friday. Wild Dog, you gone? Jason say Ortiz or Thurman. Okay. Yeah. Ortiz or Thurman. Yeah, man, but you know, they gotta do what they gotta do. We're gonna see what Boots gotta do. Look forward to my shorts coming out, y'all. Y'all know I be putting shorts up. Just like the shorts, share the video, subscribe if you ain't a subscriber. Double tap the screen, man. I appreciate y'all coming on for this wonderful boxing talk, man. Look for the shorts tomorrow. I'm about to get up out of here. Peace and blessings to everybody for coming in, man. Hit the like button and get it up to 50 before you leave. Can somebody get it up to 50 likes before you get up out of here? If you ain't hit it, get it up to 50. Pac-Man, though. Nah, man. Somebody get the likes up to 50 before we get up out of here, man. I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate y'all. All right, man. I'm getting up out of here, man. I'll talk to you guys Friday. Peace, y'all. Good show today. Real good show.